General Hospital spoilers. Molly blames Kristina for Rick's car crash injuries, fears losing dad forever. General Hospital GH. Spoilers reveal that Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vagenos, may blame Kristina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mancy, for Rick Lansing's Rick Hurst car accident injuries. Once Molly fears she might lose her dad forever, she may insist it'll be Kristina's fault if Rick doesn't make it. After Kristina tampers with Ava Jerome's Maura West car, she'll lose control of her revenge plot. Kristina won't intend on anyone else getting hurt, but it seems Rick and Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, will become crash victims anyway. Of course, it won't take Molly long to start pointing the finger at Kristina once it's determined that her sister sabotaged the wrong vehicle. Molly may hurl accusations at Kristina and push her to take responsibility for her actions. Rick may end up struggling to survive at GH once paramedics take him there. It's easy to imagine Rick landing in a coma as Molly waits for updates on whether he'll pull through. In the meantime, Molly may realize Kristina is to blame and insist she's going to pay for this. Kristina's feud with Ava already led to the demise of the baby girl she promised to let her sister raise, but now Molly may fear it'll cost her Rick too. Molly has been through a lot in recent months due to the baby loss, her split from TJ Ashford, Taj Bello, and Sam McCall's Kelly Monaco grim fate. The thought of losing Rick on top of everything else may be downright unbearable. That's why Molly may totally lose it on Kristina in the coming episodes. GH fans may see Molly unleash her wrath on Kristina like never before, and Kristina will deserve it for taking things so far. Kristina will ultimately realize the error of her ways, but Molly will still have to worry about whether Rick's going to make it out of this ordeal alive. All signs point to Rick surviving and making a full recovery, but there should be some scary moments while Molly makes awful predictions and fears the worst. General Hospital spoilers say Molly and Kristina may be gearing up for another round of sibling drama, so stay tuned to see how the shocking news ahead will affect them both. CDL's where you want to be for great General Hospital spoilers, news, and updates, so make us your one-stop source. It's a heartbreaking moment for Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vagenos, as her world comes crashing down in the wake of her father, Rick Lansing's Rick Hurst car accident. Recent General Hospital spoilers reveal the tension between the Corinthos sisters, Molly and Kristina, Kate Mancy, will hit a new level after a devastating accident involving Rick. The crash happens after Kristina's misguided attempt at revenge against Ava Jerome, Maura West, spirals out of control. Kristina's vengeance leads her to tamper with Ava's car, but in a cruel twist of fate, it's Rick and Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, who become the victims of her plot. Kristina, consumed by the need to get back at Ava, never intended for anyone else to get hurt. However, the outcome is disastrous, and Rick's life hangs in the balance. As Rick is rushed to General Hospital with serious injuries, it doesn't take long for Molly to put the pieces together and realize that Kristina is to blame. In a fit of anguish and fear, Molly lashes out at her sister. Her emotions boil over as she begins to blame Kristina for the life-threatening situation Rick is now facing. Molly, devastated by the idea of losing her father, demands that Kristina take responsibility for her actions. Molly's fury is palpable. She feels a deep sense of betrayal from Kristina, someone she's always tried to protect. As Molly's worst fears come to light, the gravity of the situation becomes undeniable. Rick's life is hanging by a thread. Will he survive? Will he wake up from a coma, or will this tragic event prove to be too much for him? For Molly, the idea of losing Rick feels unbearable. She's already endured the loss of her unborn child, the emotional pain of her breakup with TJ Ashford, Taj Bello, and her sister Sam McCall's Kelly Monaco grim fate. The trauma of these events has left her raw and vulnerable. Now, The possibility of losing her father on top of everything else is almost too much to bear. As Molly waits anxiously for updates on Rick's condition, she's torn between the anger she feels toward Kristina and the fear that she might lose her father forever. Will Rick pull through, or will this event become another devastating loss in Molly's life? Molly's anger toward Kristina reaches a boiling point. She can't fathom how her sister, whom she once loved and protected, could cause such pain and devastation. Kristina's desire for revenge has cost Rick his health, and Molly blames her for every moment of fear she's experiencing. The gravity of the situation fuels her anger, and she unleashes her wrath on Kristina, demanding that she face the consequences of her actions.